Jesus had healed many people who had many kinds of illnesses. Jesus has found that there was a lacked people in his ministry he has needed. He went into a boat and got over and made his mark city. Observe, they brought to him a man who was incapacitated, lying on a bed. Jesus, seeing their confidence, shared with the crippled child, "Encourage. Your transgressions are pardoned you." See, a portion of the recorders shared with themselves, this man cursing. Jesus, understanding their thought processes, said, "For what reason do you suppose abhorrent in your souls?"
At the point when Jesus heard it, he shared with them, "The individuals who are sound have no requirement for a doctor, however the people who are wiped out do."
For which is simpler, to say, "Your transgressions are pardoned," or to express, "Get up, and walk"?
He emerged and withdrew to his home. Yet, when the horde saw it, they wondered and celebrated God, who had given such power to men. As Jesus passed by from that point, he saw a man called Matthew, sitting at the duty assortment office. He told him, "Follow me." He got up and followed him.
He emerged and withdrew to his home. As Jesus passed by from that point, he saw a man called Matthew, sitting at the duty assortment office. He told him, "Follow me." He got up and followed him. It worked out, as he found a seat at the table in the house. See, many duty gatherers and delinquents came and plunked down with Jesus and his devotees. In any case, you proceed to realize what this signifies. "I want leniency, and not penance, for I came not to call the noble, but rather delinquents to apology." Jesus told them, could the companions of the husband at any point grieve, as long as the groom is with them? In any case, the days will come when the groom will be detracted from them, and afterward they will quake. Then, at that point, John's followers came to him, saying, "For what reason do we and the Pharisees quake frequently, however your devotees don't quake?" Nobody puts a piece of unshrunk material on an old article of clothing, for the fix would tear away from the article of clothing, and a more terrible opening is made. Neither do individuals put new wine into old wineskins, or, in all likelihood the skins would explode, and the wine be spilled, and the skins demolished. No, they put new wine into new wineskins, and both are protected. While he told these things to them, observe, a ruler came and loved him, saying, "My girl has simply kicked the bucket, however come and lay your hand on her, and she will live."
We have power! We have power! We have power!
Jesus got up and followed him, as did his pupils. Observe, a lady, who had an issue of blood for a long time, came behind him, and contacted the tufts of his piece of clothing. For she said inside herself, in the event that I simply contact his piece of clothing, I will be made well. In any case, Jesus, pivoting and seeing her, said, "Little girl, encourage. Your confidence has made you well." And the lady was made well from that hour. At the point when Jesus came into the ruler's home, and saw the flute players, and the group in uproarious turmoil, he shared with them, "Make room," on the grounds that the young woman isn't dead, yet resting. They chuckled him to despise. He shared with them, "Make room," on the grounds that the young woman isn't dead, yet resting. They chuckled him to despise. Yet, when the group was put out, he entered in, took her by the hand, and the young woman emerged. Yet, when the group was put out, he entered in, took her by the hand, and the young woman emerged. The report of this went forward into all that land. As Jesus passed by from that point, 2 visually impaired men followed him, calling out and saying, "Show kindness toward us, Child of David." At the point when he had come into the house, the visually impaired men came to him. Jesus shared with them, "Do you accept that I am ready to do this?" They told him, "Do you accept that I am ready to do this?" Then he contacted their eyes, expressing, "As per your confidence be it finished to you." Then he contacted their eyes, expressing, "As per your confidence be it finished to you." Their eyes were opened. Jesus stringently charged them, saying, "See that nobody is familiar with this." However, they went out and spread abroad his acclaim in all that land. However, they went out and spread abroad his acclaim in all that land. As they went forward, view, there was brought to him a quiet man who was evil presence moved by. As they went forward, view, there was brought to him a quiet man who was evil presence moved by. At the point when the evil presence was projected out, the quiet man talked. The hordes wondered, saying, "Not at all like this has at any point been found in Israel." Be that as it may, the Pharisees said, "By the sovereign of the devils, he projects out evil spirits." Jesus approached every one of the urban communities and the towns, showing in their places of worship, and teaching the good news of the realm, and recuperating each illness and each disorder among individuals. In any case, when he saw the hordes, he was moved with sympathy for them, since they were fatigued and dispersed, as sheep without a shepherd. Then he shared with his teachers, "The reap to be sure is copious, however the workers are not many." Ask thusly that the Lord of the collect will send forward workers into his reap. Ask thusly that the Lord of the collect will send forward workers into his reap.